Hey everyone, this is part 2 of Let's Play Pikmin 2. I am a tiny bit sick, but because there's a lot of tutorials and interruptions at the first half of this part, I am going to be waiting and commentating much later on. Okay, finally a few seconds to talk. What we had to do was take down this dwarf Bulbor by throwing Pikmin at him, and the Pikmin will start attacking. So one new feature in Pikmin 2 over the original is we can switch between Olimar and Louie on the fly, which is great for multitasking. Alright, so now that we have a Pikmin, we can take down this Pellet Posse. By throwing our Pikmin at something or marching them, they will automatically attack or pick up things. And here, I actually threw the Pikmin to actually hit the flower on the Pellet Posse, and it instantly took it down. Alright, so now that we're actually starting to get a bit of a squad of Pikmin, let's go and make some more. So pellets are actually sort of nutrient for the onion, which is going to make us some more Pikmin. There are other things that make more Pikmin, and we'll get into that a bit later. So we're kind of letting all these Pikmin carry him back and take the rest of the Pikmin we have to take out the pellets. The number system on the pellets can actually be a tiny bit confusing, and they'll really be getting into that later, but the number on it doesn't mean that's going to make that amount of Pikmin. Okay, so now that we've pretty much got all these Pikmin plucked and brought back all the pellets, let's start heading out now. There are real-world items in this game, so we're going to be coming by a few of them, such as that Duracell battery. But here we can see Olimar, so what we're going to do is throw our Pikmin on this little bag here, call these guys back, and now that we switch to Olimar, throw them, and boom. Alright, so now we have to carry back this dwarf Bulborb, but since that's going to take quite a bit of time, it gives me some time to explain some things. First of all, those two numbers. One that means the number of Pikmin currently carrying it, which is the one on the bottom in this case, and the number required, which is on the top. Now, there's another paper bag, and the actual number required is on the bottom, which is 35. I'm going to speed things up and explain the numbers. First of all, that first number is the number of Pikmin currently following you. As you can see, it's 0 because the Pikmin are busy doing other things right now. The number to the right of that is the number of Pikmin on the field, whether they're following you or not. And the final number is the total number of Pikmin. So now that the dwarf Bulborb returned to the onion, which did make some more Pikmin, so dead enemies do that too. We have 20, which is actually the requirement to carry this battery. So let's carry it. It's kind of neat having real world items, as I said before. It's pretty cool. I don't know if Nintendo was actually paid to do that, which is pretty interesting. Because I know some games were recently kind of advertising in them, and they're actually getting paid for that. So now they're actually carrying that quite slow, so literally 1 minute later, they finally get there. I mean, I was just like so impatient, because I hate this stupid level because there's so much interruptions, there's so much tutorials. It's just so annoying, and that's why I dreaded and took so long for me to restart this, because I had to do this stupid level again. Well, now that we've left and ended the day, gives us a little report, how much funds we got, how many treasures. Then it tells us our Pikmin population statistics. As you can see, it started at 0 and then it went up to 20. It tells how the Pikmin died and how exactly. And a little mail to learn of how Olimar's boss fails at life. So let's just save this and to be continued in the next part.